All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to another NGS matchup tonight featuring Phoenix Rising Amethyst versus Maximum Thrust, a Div C West bout tonight. And I'm joined by two very special individuals. I have Gingy Boy here with me, and are we going with Locke? I feel like you created your username not fully understanding that you would be called Locke for the rest of your life. Is that what we're going with?
Yeah, that's okay, yeah.
Okay. I will do my best not to dox you, but I make no promises. We have Phoenix Rising Amethyst as our home team tonight against Maximum Thrust. It's Div D West, not Div C. I lied. I still think I'm in Div C.
Only if.
Yeah, oh my god. And then we have, for bands, Phoenix Rising banding out Alterac Pass and D-Shire, while Maximum Thrust banned Braxis and Battlefield of Eternity. And the map we're going to is Sky Temple. So,
Exciting to see this.
yeah, little macro heavy map early.
I always love to see how the lower divisions decide to play this map. We always some cheesy comps on this map.
Most recently, it's been like Samuro Abathur type stuff.
Yeah. And the oh so infamous Juice Pirates.
Oh god. Thankfully, I haven't seen Juice Pirates in a while. I hope that remains the same.
Yeah. I was on the committee to veto allowing that to be played.
Really?
We wanted to petition a ban on people that played that. It didn't get very far.
So, Locke, what is one of your favorite maps? What map do you hope to see tonight?
Well, as you know, I know just about nothing about this game. I know some names about characters.
Okay.
I know some of them. I think the only one I know is just the name, and it's Towers. And that's all I know.
Towers of Doom. So that's fine. That's I mean, if you're gonna pick a map, it's not a bad one to pick. There's a good chance
I'm
we
glad
might
you guys
see
have
it.
me here because I know nothing.
No, you're great.
Comic relief.
Comic relief is needed in an event such as this, where between games it can get a little bit stale. So, Maximum Thrust's image kind of looks like a Boeing 737, which, if you follow the news recently, means that this will be a complete disaster. So we'll see if Maximum Thrust can overcome. This better be a fantastic commentary. The deepest analysis.
Hey, at least I know at least two characters.
That's
Oh,
right.
and what would you like to enlighten us in which characters that is?
Yeah, what
I know.
are some of the
I know
characters you'd like
more.
to see picked here?
I know. Oh God, not picked, but I like Sonya because I'm a one trick, and I know
Okay.
he plays Hogger, so.
Yeah, those certainly are heroes that you can play. And not terrible on this map. Smarthawk says
Augur would be
Phoenix
pretty good.
Rising.
Look at me picking good ones.
It's good luck to both teams, however, I have to cheer for Maximum Thrust. Alright, Sparhawk, I see you. Everybody's in the lobby. We got our okay ready from both teams, so we should be getting going here in just a moment. I hope. Bear has the countdown. Meant to type R, typed E. Great. Alright, here we go. Yeah, that's my whole Discord. Good. Groogly moogly.
Sky Temple.
Okay, we're back. My face doesn't need to be here. Get out of here. Real says, let's go, PRA. Someone commented that my chair is super squeaky. Do you guys ever notice my chair being squeaky?
I don't notice your chair, but I notice other things.
Yeah, my heavy
Like
breathing.
That
bit
and
of-
your water pipes as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
well, the water pipes is a bad one for sure. So I'm going to try to make more of a concerted effort to not move during the drafting phase, which I should probably be talking about. So first pick, or rather ban, was the Brightwing, followed by a Junkrat from PRA.
Very meta picks here.
Yep. Interesting to see the Leeming banned from the side of Maximum Thrust, as W Star very much plays a lot of Leeming.
And we're trying to lock out Steph. Instantly, we're going with the specialist. Going with the
The
Zagara.
Zagara, locking down that first pick Zagara, which
Gonna be doing siege damage.
maybe is the first time I've ever seen anyone first pick a Zagara, but that wasn't in Storm League, rather.
I think it's the second time for me.
Rhaegar and Sylvanas, good macro heroes. Varian, Malfurion combo.
Alright, interesting to see if they go with another burst type hero or if it's going to be an offlane variant.
It could just be their offlane Zagara with a 4-man Varian.
That could also be true.
So we could see a little bit more blow up damage here. Ban of Dahaka, another global taken off the map. Not a ton left, but Falstad's still available and still incredibly strong in this map. Alright, later.
Oh, there it goes.
Expect to see one of the DPS flexed here, so probably see offlane tank chosen, especially if the offlaner's still not chosen by Maximum Thrust.
Yeah, I feel like a noob should be coming here. Maybe a Stitches?
Svala and Blaze.
Blaze?
So they are
Okay, we're
holding
going
tank.
with the offlane. Well, if it does end up being an offlane Zagar, that might be a tricky matchup.
Yeah, that Blaze is gonna really not feel good into such a hero. It is Tassadar.
Comes justice.
Diablo, so it is an offlane variant.
Alright, well, it still could be C-Smash variant with offlane Zagara. Seen that sometimes.
There's a lot of CC.
And Stitches.
Stitches wants to play. I do like the combo of having the Blaze Stitches, a little bit more reliable CC if the hook does miss.
And provides peel for the team.
Yeah.
Stitches being one of my personal favorites, so I love it I love him on this map.
Yeah. 13, you can basically shoot over where everybody has got all the foot traffic.
Yeah.
Anyway, game 1 between PRA, Phoenix Rising Amethyst, versus Maximum Thrust. About to get on our way. Let's see if I really need to stop showing Discord. There we go. Alright, we're back. From left to right, our home team tonight is Phoenix Rising Amethyst. We have Soul Shepherd on Blaze, Hotch playing Stitches, Zergpern on Vala, Sylvanas being played by Steph with an F, and Barista on Rhaegar.
And for the red team, we have Ace on Diablo, Ni1 on Malfurion, that guy on Varian, Vacuity on Zagara, W Star on Tassadar. Sorry, I am not attempting that random assortment of letters.
Zaliv? I don't even know what you'd go with that. No cheese here coming out early. This Blaze hits a stun onto the Varian. W Star getting hooked onto the other side of his wall. Just about one auto attack. Zergpern trying to go for it. Not quite finding it. Soul Shepherd trying to get a kill too. He wants it real bad but ain't gonna find it. Meanwhile, Zagara is doing what Zagara things do. And as I turn away, Tassadar really wanted to die. He ended up coming back and exploding.
Zagara's in a sticky situation here if she gets unmounted.
Does get unmounted, gonna have to dodge a hook. Does not do it. But a good peel there from anyone.
Get out of there.
The map is all about the structure damage, so already half a tower taken in mid from that Zagara. Sure, PRA gets the early kill,
aggressive.
but at what cost? Great hook there from Hotch onto that Zagara. Down goes kill number 2 for them, and they're going to look aggressively to take this siege camp. Tassadar throwing out a wall, looking at it menacingly. Still a 3-on-4 here, and it looks like they want to engage. Ace getting onto that point. Vala, with those auto attacks, going to be hammering away. They do end up getting the point. So 3-on-4 does go in favor of Maximum Thrust here. And now Hotch kind of caught out of position with that wall, and he's going to be first blood. Now, with the advantage, I think you're going to see Maximum Thrust come in for an invade here. Blaze is in position to do so, and it looks to be coming down.
Those are going to be a 4v4.
Good stun there onto the back line. Soul Shepherd needing a cleanse to get out of there, but it's not going to be enough. He will fall. And two...
They're going to win the camp engages.
Yeah. And just as Space Pope says, nice start, PRA. What? Where'd the Valet die? Valet died behind the middle wall. Must have been a Q from the variant.
It was he also used Sea Smash. He is in fact Sea Smash.
Sea Smash variant on Sky Temple.
Grows within the temples. Soon they shall bask in my
So far, the early lead definitely in favor of Maximum Thrust. They got the XP lead, they have now the kill lead, they have a level lead, and most importantly, the siege lead. Take a look at the early talents. It's going to be E-build from the Stitches.
Very strong start for Maximum Thrust, getting both camps early and the engage also in favor of them.
Yeah.
let these mortals approach them.
Kind of like to see Sylvanas just kind of split push here. Maybe you've even taken the possession talent and try to push these lanes out a little bit. Looks like PRA, Maximum Thrust, are very content just kind of trading here. But this top camp is going to be cleared out a little bit faster from the side of PRA. While Tassadar is going to be doing... There's a smash onto Hotch. Good healing, though, from... excuse me, from the Rhaegar.
Just missing.
Yeah. This is what I'm talking about. You see Tassadar just pushing lanes out.
They said you can have that top one. We'll get mid and guarantee the fort.
Middle fort really important here. Taking out the tap.
Red team is crushed.
Varian, oh my gosh, just flirting with danger there. Hook not quite long enough.
Find something else to fight over.
Meanwhile, in the siege department, Maximum Thrust with quite a substantial lead at this point.
Almost a full level so far.
Oh boy, Blaze is in a lot of trouble. It's a 4-man gank coming up here. He's not that far out. Oh, and he's not able to get out. Gank will be successful there. Anyone doing a great job of... Oh, that's a trade. Alright, that's a CPX. We'll count that. And now W-Star in a little bit of trouble here. Does he have a hook? Doesn't look like it.
Great wall.
Yeah. And Zagara is the bulk of their siege, so that was a huge blow for Maximum Thrust. Sure, they get the counter kill, but... And now Sylvanas using that trait going to be pushing down here. Finally, PRA able to get some siege damage done. Meanwhile, the two siege giants in the back need to be cleared as well as they're hitting the tower. Diablo is completely on an island here. Stitches with that E-build providing a lot of self-healing. Look at that level 4 from Malfurion. Ooh, Blaze is here and Varian is not. And you see a pretty big engage here. The boss doing a lot of work onto the back line. W-Star in a lot of trouble, but Hotch gets caught by the boss itself. Nevertheless, Tassadar will fall, and the Stitches falls to the boss. Ace will fall down next. Zergpern looking aggressive here, microing his heart out. Almost getting that kill, but just not quite.
Yeah, Varian getting there a little too late, not able to really help anything out there.
Level 10's just around the corner here. Suppression fire from the Blaze at 7. There is a Maw onto... Oh, that is a very dead Sylvanas. Okay, well, all the... Wait. Wow, she lived much longer than I thought she was going to.
Yeah.
Blaze is in the top lane. Hotch is running for his life. He does still have the Gorge available. But not finding it. Blaze soaking lanes, pushing them out. Both Arena Vengeances we saw go down. We saw the Twilight Dream already. There's a good hook. Ends up just taking the Diablo as a consolation prize, but it's a great wall by W-Star. Gonna be able to peel the Diablo out of there. APOC comes out of it as well. Great bunker from the Blaze. Ancestral used onto the Stitches. It's still a 5-on-5. Most of the ultimates are down right now.
Yeah, a lot of ults got used there. Still have mind control for the side of PRA, though.
Yeah. Now PRA a little bit split by the circle there from anyone. There's mind control onto the backline. A huge stun from the Blaze, doing massive amount of damage to the backline. The Zag is the first to fall, but a good smash from the Varian is going to claim the life of Stitches. Diablo the next to fall by the Sill. Great stun again from Soul
Another
Shepherd.
big stun by Blaze.
Good slowing totem there from the Rhaegar, and the Malfurion will fall. Varian going to go soak. First team fight won in favor of PRA here. Zergpern 95 stacks on the Vala. Stitches, though, already lost 2 stacks of the second helping. With mind control up, yeah, shoot your shot. Sylvanas and, excuse me, Vala need to skedaddle out of there. No Varian, though. It's going to be a 4-on-5 yet again. Another ultimate goes down. You almost like to see them turn Hotch with a great hook there. Ends up catching the Cigar this time, and there's no Tassadar wall to save him. Good stun, follow-up by the Soul Shepherd. Maybe popping out the bunker a little bit too early. Zergpern trying to get that kill onto anyone, but not able to find him. Good slowing oil there from the Blaze, and a huge stun yet again. The Blaze is playing out of his mind right now. W-Star with a great peel there with that black hole, but it may not be enough. There's no fort to save him here, and Val is running wild. Great hook there, level 13, instantly getting value onto the Tassadar. Again, the follow-up stun and kill on everybody else. Red team dominated is something I don't know if I've ever heard. That was really weird.
Yeah, that was all 5 members going down on the side of Maximum Thrust. Looks like a boss play is going to be their next call.
Yep, very safe to take this now. Camps are pushing everywhere. Top lane's a little bit sus, but doesn't matter too much. You like to see Hotch maybe step up, try to get a hook. You know they're going to be clearing this lane out. Maybe leave 1 or 2 guys here to try to get some picks while the Blaze goes and does Blaze things. But they decided to push mid, use that Sylvanas trait to the best of your ability. It's only Zagara left to clear this boss, and he does a pretty okay job, but this bottom tower and wall is going to take some substantial damage. 2 temples in the top and bottom side of the map. This is a very large map. Is this the biggest map?
It might be. It's either this or Cursed.
Yeah. Hook coming out. Hotch doing a great job fishing for hooks, trying to get these picks. Blaze doing a wonderful job taking top with that boss gone, and same talent here. Surely Maximum Thrust is going to be looking for a fight, and wisely PRA stepping back now with the building lead, understanding they can just trade objectives here and be totally content in doing so.
Do not let these mortals approach them.
Maximum Thrust rotating into this bottom side. They don't really know where PRA is. Looks like they're going to try to take this camp. Meanwhile, PRA says, fine, you do that, we're going to take your bruiser camp. Blaze is going to come around the corner here and find something that he's... Uh-oh.
Oh. Take it out, luckily.
Varian yells at him for even attempting that. And
this
I think...
is a good trade for PRA here, because they are ahead in structures right now.
Yeah, exactly. This top keep is really going to be in a lot of trouble. It's only going to be the top fort going down for PRA. And yeah, several members of Maximum Thrust have gone back to try to defend this top keep. Hotch does get caught. It is going to be a 4-on-3. There was a smash there, but a good disengage.
Gas bag out of there.
Get that gas bag out of there. I mean, look at the... Why does he have a thong on? That is just... Yeah, Chloe...
He's got a floaty on.
Or Locke, excuse me. I would like your take on the Stitches skin. How do you feel about something that disgusting wearing a thong?
Oh, I didn't even notice. I think I blocked it from my brain.
Well,
and a floaty. You can't forget the floaty,
I mean,
and the pigtails.
You can zoom in here.
At first I liked the floaty.
Yeah.
I thought it was cute, but now that you mentioned the thong, I'm
Look
like...
at his little shovel.
A little more
He's got a little shovel.
I like the shovel. It's
Hotch
all very
is
good
really
in
on an
concept,
island
but
here.
ugly.
Ancestral immediately coming out, which is going to be great, as long as he doesn't... Well, he got silenced. Ooh, and a big black hole into... Excuse me. Into the Diablo ult, the Apocalypse. But Vala is on a killing spree right now. He is just walking forward with nothing to stop him once the black hole goes down. And sure, they may take our Stitches, but they're going to take everything else.
Diablo had his soul, so he's already back up, though there's not really much they can do here but clean waves.
Space Pope saying it's his best skin. Perry doing a great job of using... using that trait. Kind of like to see PRA stick around and maybe pressure this building a little bit more. The top camp is going to be pushing the top keep, but they're very content just leaving, trying to set up for objective. Team fights have been going quite well for them. And all of their ultimates will be up. Meanwhile, APOC and Twilight Dream... Well, I guess the Ancestral also has a long cooldown. Who is this PRA team? I don't know. Depending on the week, they could be this, or they have never played the game before. I say that out of love. Stitches looking for a hook. They try to go for a stun onto the Diablo, but not finding one. He's going to need to bunker immediately and gets it off.
Ma was used.
See them all use...
The big mind control and Gorge coming out.
Gorge onto the Malfurion, but he's going to have Twilight Dream out of this, and he does hit it immediately. 2 members of PRA get silenced. Zerdpern trying to do as much damage as he can, meanwhile Blaze in the back. Hits a big stun, but this time is not going to be rewarded for it. Actually, just kidding, CPX trade. There goes the Tassadar. Zerdpern now in a lot of trouble. Great healing from Bear, but it's not going to be enough. Now she is stuck by the Malfurion route. Good on stop use there. Hotch gonna get smashed. So it's just a Sylvanas and a Rhaegar left over. A 3-for-1 trade.
Boss did just come up. Just to see if any team tries to attempt it.
This bottom
Looks like
keep
Maximum Thrust is looking at it.
taking a lot of damage here. I mean, it's just a... They really don't clear this very quickly. Blaze comes up in time. And Rhaegar decides, you know what? They're on boss. I'm just gonna go get some shots off.
You need to be careful. Maximum Thrust could just instantly rotate up on this objective.
Yeah, they need to get the heck out of dodge, and that's what they intend to do. Diablo looking extremely aggressively, though. Soul Shepherd going in for a stun. Diablo is out healing the Manticore. Yeah, with W build, if he hits all 5, it's punishing. And it looks like PRA just kind of wants to go for the kill. They have 20s. They're just going to go for a great mind control. And the Thassadar is the first to fall. Varian getting very low as well. The silence from Malfurion comes out, but it's not going to be enough. Soul Shepherd walking forward like he absolutely owns the place. And honestly, at this point, I think he might. There is a Gorge onto the Diablo mind control instant follow-up. Blaze finishing the job. And now they're going to go worry about boss. I think it's a really smart play there by PRA.
Yeah,
Really?
they said, we got 20s just now. We have an advantage. Screw the boss for a little bit. We'll just get this team fight while we have it.
Yeah, kind of catching them with their pants down there on the objective. Val's going to go burn. Keep will remain alive. 2 objectives coming up next. Despite the level 20 advantage, I think the siege damage for both teams is pretty even right now.
Yeah.
Oops.
Maybe a slight advantage to PRA, but still very close.
Whoop.
On fishing.
Thassadar just spawning now. A couple of camps needing to be cleared by PRA. Level 20s now up for both teams. We can take another quick look at the talents. Zagara still only 9 of 12 on that early level 7 quest. Thassadar almost at 200 stacks of the Q. Stitches is down to only 1 stack of the E.
The light of the sun grows.
You see all of Maximum Thrust looking to pressure this bottom keep.
They shall bask in my glory.
Looks like the National Guard is all backing right now.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
They just left it, and they said that keep's gonna die whether we back or not. Might as well
Yeah.
secure our own.
Exactly. However, the Giants are going to be a bit of an issue.
My magic
sure.
flows through the temples. Guardian.
Are they? Or do they actually get cleaned up because the catapults exist?
The catapults are gonna clean them up, yeah.
Yeah, catapults are both there.
Pretty
so it should be
lucky.
fine. Good stun, good mind control follow-up there. The Protect does come out to the Varian, though, and it's a huge maw from the Zagara. APOC coming out in time, not quite, and Ancestral level 20 does come out. Hits several members, and that might be the deciding factor in this team fight. Another mind control, just the tip onto the Thassadar, and a beautiful
Another
follow-up
stun by
stun from
Blaze.
Soul Shepherd. No one almost getting out of there alive, but again, Blaze absolutely making a point in this game. Shepherd was ready on that stun.
And
There's another mind control. That upgraded mind control really putting in work here post 20. Hotch looking for another hook. Not quite finding him, and unfortunately he's going to die to the minions. Rip your KDA. But PRA is going to take a very exciting game 1 here for Maximum Thrust.
he had to make sure he lost all of his second helping charges.
Right.
Get
He's
maximum value out of it.
He's done eating now.
Yeah. Well, very close game 1, very back and forth until PRA got those 20s, and then they really started the stomping ground.
Yeah, it's a shame that Diablo didn't have the APOC combo for the Maw. It was a 3-man Maw, and that could have decided the game. But once the Ancestral with that AoE got off, that was all ogre. Great hooks from the Stitches, great follow-up CC from both Blaze and Sylvanas. Locke, what is your favorite hero out of all of these that we've seen tonight?
Ooh, I genuinely, I like Stitches a lot. He's really fun to play.
Yeah.
I like the big, bulky heroes. They feel stronger, if that makes any sense.
No, it does, and typically they are, actually.
They are? Okay, cool. I'm not just going crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I too think Kalthos was much better when he had twice the hitbox he does now.
Did he really?
Yeah, he used to have the biggest hitbox in the game because the cape counted towards his hitbox.
Oh my god.
I like their mounts, that they're all coordinated.
If you take a look at
Most.
the talents here. So, I don't typically play the Stitches build. I know you, being a Stitches main, is going to have more insight on this. What do you think of E-build Stitches?
It has its places. It's good if you're going like Bile and you're gonna be in there and just trying to heal more and stay alive. But that's just not really how I like to play Stitches. I prefer the pick, get constant hooks and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think what makes Stitches so powerful is the fact that he has the hook. That is his engage, so if you just want more of it, and the hook build just provides additional cooldowns for doing that. And we do actually see Master Hooker at 20. Allies hit by Helping Hand are unkillable for 2 seconds. Huh. That's a really interesting, like, Malthiel counter.
Yeah. I've had a couple of times where I've saved people from Pyros, Malthiel, Blinging combos with the unkillable.
Master Hooker. Wearing the Master Hooker skin. The thought.
Wow.
Yeah. Look at that. It was Longwall from Tassadar as well.
Yeah, that's not too surprising. The upgrade to Black Hole is kind of whatever.
Yeah, it's pretty dog shit. I love this talent too, because it's one of those where, like, alright, we're level 20s, and you don't always check the level 20s, because some of them may be assumed. And then you get caught out from like 20 yards away, and you're going, what the hell was that? Oh, right, Tassadar has global wall.
Green wall.
There's a spider right in front of me. Oh my god, it's a spider. Oh my god. Oh, it's
Get
crawling.
it. You got it.
Oh my god, I have to use a book.
Man.
I'm gonna use a book. I'm gonna... Got it.
Those heard throughout.
He's dead.
Gross. I'm gonna open that book one day and see a spider, and it's gonna be very gross.
Did you kill it with the open pages?
Well, what? I mean...
You said I'm gonna open this book and there's gonna be a spider in there.
Right, so it was floating down from the ceiling in front of me.
Oh, I see.
And I had to
it
open
all
the
makes
book.
sense now.
Yeah, and then smush.
That's what the noise was, okay?
Yes. We're going to Tomb of the Spider Butts.
I'm on the spider
What a
butts.
fitting map.
Actually, yeah, a little bit of foreshadowing there, huh? How crazy is that? Life is crazy.
Also, how do you have 200,000 coins?
Is that a lot?
Little bit. Little bit.
I play the game very much a lot, and I don't buy anything. I'm very frugal. I'm uncomfortable with this turning into a snuff film. I'm missing one. Where is the lock? Stock and bagel. Mr. Meeseeks wants.
Oh wait, they put. Wait, how do I move to a different thing?
Yeah, the
Owner.
host has to.
Yeah, thank you.
What?
You don't have to worry about it. The host will take care of it.
Okay. My heart dropped. I thought I was gonna have to play.
No.
No.
Thanks the Lord.
No. What does Maximum Thrust have for their portrait? What am I looking at there?
I believe it's a Greymane portrait. Or like a wolf in the moon.
Oh, the moon. Okay. I can see that. Raka says, I am here, I am sick. So maybe the dorsal tones of your castic.
Yes, 3 warg moon portrait is what it is.
Okay, interesting.
It's 3 wolves.
Well, Rock, I hope you're feeling better soon. I feel like you get sick a lot. What are you doing? Quit licking doorknobs and stuff. Don't do that. I was just on a cruise ship with a bunch of gym bros, so I can't believe that I'm not sick. It's a fucking miracle. You were saying something. You said, all right.
Oh yeah, we gotta do our tradition. Every time I join you on a cast, I gotta redeem one of these.
Oh, God. I will do that as the game starts.
Wait, what is this tradition?
It's a dabbing tradition.
Yep.
Uh,
I redeem a dab.
No, you're right to sigh. Yeah.
And why do you do this?
Because he
Why
doesn't
not?
change it.
Because I used to play a lot of Escape from Tarkov, and I had a bunch of weird things that I used to do when I was a young warthog. And now, now they're just there.
Wow.
Gotta start banking them up though. Get you to do that multi-dab again.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. So I have to actually go through and like confirm the channel points too, and I can refund it. So I typically just refund everything. Excuse me. So we have game 2, Tomb of the Spider Queen. This was chosen by Maximum Thrust, it looks like. I actually don't get sick that often. I get drunk sometimes. Yeah, I feel that. Same map twice in a row, technically. What? Junkrat Bandit again?
Yeah, I was expecting that. Not sure if we'll see another Li Ming ban though. Brightwing maybe. It's not a great map.
I could see the Blaze getting banned immediately or taken.
Oh,
the
the
Stitches.
stitches, that works as well.
Stitches
No more
doesn't get to
master
play.
hooking.
Maybe a Tassadar ban? Ugh, what the hell? Ugh, something's wrong with that fork. Down goes Johanna. Extremely strong tank on this map.
Nice, bro. Team is underneath Sky Temple. Is it really?
Oh, interesting.
I'm pretty sure Sky Temple is in the sky and not on the ground.
Both DPS very quickly taken from the side of Maximum Thrust. It is Li Ming, it is Sylvanas. But that does leave something like a Varian open. Vala's still available. I mean, you don't really have to take your DPS here. You could take Blaze again. It'd be interesting to see what they decide here. Something like Tassadar and Tychus could be strong as well. There's the Tychus. Tomb is underneath Sky Temple. All this lore about the game that I never learned because I didn't start playing it till COVID.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
No, me neither. Kuromi getting banned. Kind of expect to... Well, you don't really need to ban the Diablo, right? Because you already have the Tychus. So what else do you want to discourage? Maybe a Nubarak? I think I'd ban the Anub here.
Yeah, probably.
Or they need a
Varian.
healer. They should ban Anduin. Or Stukov. Okay. No Taunt Varian. I mean, still could be Taunt Varian. With an Anduin, which would be bad. I go back and forth on whether or not Li Ming is actually good on this map. Her wave clear is kind of dog shit, but her ability to poke from out of vision is really strong. Really got to keep the enemy team on your toes. On their toes, excuse me.
Yeah.
There's Leo, Rhaegar. Draft done in this way where the tank is last makes me think we're going to see some sort of off-meta tank from the side of Maximum Thrust. I expect we see Tassadar Blaze. Or Sonya. Tassadar Sonya? 50%, right?
Yeah.
I do like Kel'Thas into Leo, because if Leo tries to run away, you just throw a bomb on him as a parting gift. And he's got to try to run away from not only your team, but your own team as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is Varian. This time, Taunt Varian. Taunt Varian, very good into Tychus. But not super great into Mei, I don't think. Kind of a tough matchup. You can reduce the damage of everybody. But we'll see how it all shakes out. Locke, which team do you like better here? Who do you think has the better draft?
Oh, draft wise, no idea. But my girl Steph is my favorite. So that's all. Just my favorite.
No, that's fine. We don't like to show favorites here, but whatever.
No,
from
my
left to
favorite.
right,
I will show favorites.
we have Phoenix Rising Amethyst. We have Soul Shepherd playing Sonya. Hachimitsu, which is honey in Japanese, by the way. On the Mei. Steph with an F playing KT. Zerg Perrin on the Tychus, and Little Barista, Lieutenant Barista on the Bright Wing.
Battle begins in 10
And for the red team, we have anyone on Rhaegar, Ace on Varian, Vacuity on Sylvanas,
Yep.
him on Leoric, W Star on Li Ming. Until someone tells me how to pronounce that, I'm not gonna try.
Take a look at our quick level 1 talents. We do see an overpower from the Varian, which is probably extremely good because of the Varian.
Yeah,
Percent
the
damage.
Tychus.
So Soul Shepherd already coming in. Ooh, a Poly would have finished the job there. Soul Shepherd taking a lot of damage. Little DQ gaming there from Steph, who used 3 abilities and already has used up all of the mana that KT has. Ton of damage coming out already. Hotch getting pretty low as well. This is a pretty decent Varian map as well. It's you gotta have a strong early game. You're gonna get level 4s without too much hassle just because you can soak opposite lanes.
It's true. Which
Exactly what
really
they're
puts
doing.
the oomph on the other team.
Yeah.
Gotta try and get that advantage early while he's not able to do much.
Maximum Thrust, though, not being shy about this. They are really pumping in the damage. Grenade and landing onto that Li Ming. W Star on fire, sharing it with friends. Both teams doing an excellent job here, just getting their levels. Would like to have seen PRA be a little bit more aggressive early, especially with that variant. Maybe take bottom camp, get their camp out and try to get some push. The level 4s are here. Taunt is online now. Hotch getting very low, getting taunted as well. Shift is going to come down in time as Ace spreads the bomb just a little bit. Meanwhile, Sonya coming up to soak mid lane. Maybe looking for an engage here. Rhaegar is on an island, but not punished for it. Meanwhile, give a little bit of love to our soul laners here. Down in the bottom. Spear missing. Looks like Variant's kind of sharking around bottom. Both teams about the same number of gems. There's a taunt on to Hotch. Able to get that D off in time, though. Sonya is not feeling great about what is happening here in the bottom lane. 13 gems are going to be quickly going down. Shift and not in time. This first blood goes over to maximum thrust. Yeah. KT getting all the gems in. This is where the wave clear of Li Ming really starts to hurt in this mid camp. Just really not being able to effectively clear this. Luckily they have a Sylvanas, which is pretty decent at it. It's not going to do too much damage here. Zergpern going in, trying to get a kill onto this Leo, trying to avenge his fellow offlaner. W Star getting in 6 gems on the bottom side. How are we doing on globes? 12 globes for the KT. Big engage potential here in the bottom lane. Good communication between PRA to know that they were coming. Looks like Maximum Thrust going to be able to get their turn in here. They're trying. Another taunt, this time on to Barista. She will go down, only losing 1 gem here. Sylvanas getting that turn in top. And the red web weavers will be descending for the side of Maximum Thrust. Vala, Blaze, and Hog are just uncontested in draft, yep. 100%. Whose level 10s are better here? I think it's kind of Maximum Thrust. We can have Ancestral, Mind Control, Entomb.
Well, they only get 4 level 10s, right? Because Varian's level 10 doesn't really exist.
True.
So the level 10 power spike is really more in favor of PRA, just in that aspect.
Okay.
Because Varian's best time is between 4 and 10.
Yeah.
And then after that, he slowly kind of falls off.
I really like Sonya on this map. I think she gets really scary at level 10. Just being able to rotate so effectively between the 2 lanes.
Yeah.
It's basically
Both
mount up,
offliners
take
have
2
them.
steps, and then yeet.
Yeah. Plus, you can't knock Odin, right?
Yeah.
Also a very big level 10.
Sonya maybe looking for an engage. Leo staying bottom. Hotch looking for something. Not quite finding it. No one, again, is in the front line, and there's just nothing to stop him from being there. Never seen a Rhaegar so far forward. Grenade
Is
getting a
one
ton
of the
of value here.
downsides of May.
Yeah.
Not able to instantly lock anyone down. Ooh, Li Ming
Li
getting
Ming.
caught out here on the rotation.
We have our first teachable moment of the night, and there is a face check from Li Ming.
Better watch out for those teachable moments.
Honestly, there hasn't been a whole lot. I think generally, as an organization, NGS, we've all gotten better at not face-checking bushes. It happens from time to time, but not even a couple seasons ago. It used to happen all the damn time.
Yeah.
And it still happens in Nexus and Heroic. Like, it's not like it's, oh, it's Div C, no, or Div D. No, it happens everywhere.
Everyone gets complacent.
It's just funnier when it happens in higher divisions. Like, when I do it instantly in Game 1. Ooh, this is a good mind control, but the armor of the Odin really showing its value there. Here comes an Entomb. Good disengage from the Mei, though. The Bloodlust actually getting snowballed away. But W-Star is just running people down right now with that Li Ming. Can clearly see why they banned it the first game. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Soul Shepherd trying to take a building. Level 10s do include a Pyro. It's Leap. We just saw the Snowball. Blink Hill. Odin. It is Bloodlust, which is interesting.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
Hotch coming in. There's a leap onto the front line of Maximum Thrust, but it's super hard to kill them. Well, that will work. Oh, no, it doesn't. Actually, cancels the Pyroblast.
Yeah, it's columned up though, and they are still very low.
Yeah. If I'm KT, I am Pyroblasting that Li Ming on cooldown. It's nice to see a respectable Li Ming build, too. There's an Entomb onto Hotch. W-Star getting really low, though, in the back line. Zerdpern with the flank. Actually pulling 2-3 members of Maximum Thrust away. And there you go.
There's the Pyro.
There's the Pyro. Is there anything to
Is that
stop
heal
him?
gonna be enough?
I don't think so. Nope, it is not. That could not have been a lot of overkill, though. Leap is about to be up in 3 seconds. Odin is down here. Leap online. We don't see it under the tower. Odin is here. Going to be pushing this middle building. It's a 5-man push here from the side of PRA, taking out the first fort of the game. Sylvanas is, yeah. Does the stun come out? Not quite. Oh, there's the leap.
Leap.
Soul Shepherd saying, I got this, hold my beer. You love to see that type of aggression. Uh-oh, KT taking a lot of damage, though.
Combo.
Big shield. There's an Entomb on the Hotch, but that's not necessarily who you want to be entombing.
Li Ming is looking for blood.
Yeah. W-Star has been playing Li Ming since I played against W-Star back in like 2021. And all I remember from scouting at that point was ban the Li Ming. And I think we still lost most of the time. So it's a tried and true hero for W-Star. As Steph with an F takes a load of, I mean, that variant is kind of in an interesting spot. You can see Hotch looking for a snowball, but ends up getting mind controlled. There is the Bloodlust. Taunt comes out as well before Snowball can. And now if Webweaver's descending, it's going to be a relatively free clear for the side of Maximum Thrust. Good pick onto that Mei early. Not sure what PRA is doing. Okay, they're waiting to clear so that they can take top. Soul Shepherd taking a lot of tower shots, gonna have to leap out. Successfully does so. Grenade, that's a lot of damage. Mind control not quite landing here. This is actually pretty good for PRA that they had to force that chase, because now bottom's getting a lot more value. They're still going to be able to take top, and now the tank is up as well, going to be able to distract. Mind control not quite available yet. Here comes Odin. A lot of damage being done to the ace. Bomb spread really providing a lot of value here. As Thor is here, going to be pushing this top lane. That's a really cool skin for the Odin, by the way, with like the pestilence that it leaves afterwards.
Yeah, it's my favorite one for sure.
I mean, Maximum Thrust has to concede this fort. They are just going to be losing bottom. Entomb misses everything. Misses Soul Shepherd's in the back line doing terrible, terrible damage. Everybody's really discombobulated here. Another bomb spread again. Leo showing some love to anyone. bottom fort, or excuse me, the bottom keep is gone. But now Soul Shepherd taking a lot of damage, is going to need a heal from the Brightwing. Going to be finding one as the grenade peels. W-Star again, still looking for blood. Now we have catapults on core almost.
Yeah, Spiders ended up getting a lot more value there by them distracting all 5 members of
Leaping
Maximum
is
Thrust.
really on an island. There's a leap immediately from Soul Shepherd.
Wow. Deletion of the Leaping has been
Yeah,
achieved.
anyone getting really caught out too. Good peel there from Ace, but that's not going to be enough. Pyroblast would have saved him.
Oh.
Hey, I was killing that. That's okay.
Gonna take the Bruiser. Got a nice big push coming here mid. Boss is also available right now.
Yeah, they don't have turn for a while. Maximum Thrust does have a turn. They're not that far down. It feels like they've kind of been losing the entire game, but ultimately they're still pretty much on the same talent tier, which is about all you can ask for, being down 2 kills in several buildings. PRA finally coming to finish what they'd started here in the top lane. Going to be taking out this building, and now I think they go boss. Yeah.
Yeah, they have the 16 advantage. Other ways are pushing. If I was Maximum Thrust, I'd get a turn in here just to delay this boss and reset the lane.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it was so he couldn't get the gems. That's why they snowballed the variant. Okay. Nah, no snowball available here for this boss. Obviously, they know that PRA is on it right now. W-Star looking for a kill. Not quite finding one. And this is the right decision by both teams. Boss negates the push from the Spiders. You get a turn in. Maybe you can get a couple of picks or something during this. Get another turn in and be back in this game for Maximum Thrust.
Gotta make something happen here for sure, though.
Yeah. They're just going to kind of leave the Spiders. Oh, anyone diving in underneath the boss, getting really close to getting stunned by that. Odin's there. Sonya getting mind control, but it's good peel from Hotch. There's the taunt. Yeah, see, once that goes down, yeah, there's the Entomb.
Lots of damage.
A lot of damage going down. I didn't really take a look at the Mei build. It's an E build? It is E. So exactly what Maximum Thrust needed to kind of get back into this game. They're going to have another turn in here once this is completed. Zergpern clearing the lane here. The fort barely survives. There's a taunt onto Sonya, but I wonder if we're going to see a counter engage here. Oh, the shift doesn't come out in time. Mind control thankfully misses, but that's not going to be enough. I think Zergpern is dead. Bear goes in to die like a homie with his homies.
That is pretty dead for another minute here.
Is that game? No. But they definitely get this keep. Or
They
maybe
get
just-
another kill really quick. It could turn into that.
Yeah.
They almost have turn-in again as well. Double turn-ins could be a big change in this game.
Silence and Tomb is just around the corner for them as well. Maximum Thrust right back in this. Great job getting the keep, getting the picks, negating the boss, doing all the right things right now, taking top fort. Oh, did they not see the back? They don't see the back. Meanwhile, though, this top keep took a fair amount of damage. It continues to do so. Who has the turn? The Leo has the turn. This could actually be really bad. The Leo's back right now, and they see it. Here comes a shift in from the Brightwing. It's going to land a big leap into the back line as anyone gets caught. Bloodlust, is it going to be enough? Oh, that's a very dead Rhaegar. Leo gets entombed out, or excuse me, snowballed out. Varian getting caught. And down he goes. So 2 dead for PRA. I don't think they can end yet.
End is pretty dangerous against a Li Ming and a...
But they're
Leo.
gonna try.
They do have the Odin.
They do have the Odin, but it's not 20 yet. Yeah, now they've decided.
they're just now.
You can see the conversation we were having, they were also having. It's like, oh, well, we almost have 20s. Okay. PRA economy in shambles? Yes, it is. Leo looking to turn in.
Leo.
Is Shepard going to see it in time? No, not quite. So Red Wave Reaver's descending. I guess
Not
I
gonna
like
get a lot
that.
of value. All the lanes are pushed in.
Yeah,
They don't have 20s.
I guess that's your way of ensuring that you get 20 without dying.
Sure.
But level 20s are here for PRA, and they... Yeah, anyone's super dead. Yep. Soul Shepherd does not have leap right now.
Li Ming is very inside this team, but they have nothing to
Yeah, they have
stop
nothing.
them.
Good pick there on the Rhaegar. It's going to ensure that PRA gets a very clean... well, gets to clean up the lanes. Can I... Oops. And now Maximum Thrust is in a place they can't be, and they realize that. They're going to go to try to maybe get their camp out in time. Ace is going to start at Li Ming also here. Let's see if PRA can get there in time. It's going to be a 4-on-5 if they do. And it looks like they're rather content getting their own camp, maybe trying to get a turn in. I think next turn surely ends for either team. Alright, we take a look at the 20s. Is it upgraded Bloodlust? It is not.
Storm.
Elemental Conduit. Vigilance. Telrash's. There's a 15-second mind control. Just going fishing, and that's exactly what you do when you have that talent. Yep,
Oh,
there's the Leo. Going, we're not getting Silence Entombed here. Although, yeah. Oh, just misses. It was so close to
bad.
glory. There we see the Odin coming down. How close are we to completing our quest? 9 stacks. There's a taunt onto the Sonya. There is Bloodlust as well, but it's not really that scary. Considering we have an Odin. There's a great leap from the Sonya onto Ace, and that is going to claim a kill. Shift comes down immediately onto the Sonya. Tychus, Odin doing work. Sil will fall, Varian will fall, and now this has become a near impossible type of defense from the side of Maximum Thrust. Hotch taking a lot of tower shots, though. A lot of damage from that KT. W-Star getting hit by 1, and he gets hit by a lot of damage. It is Illusionist at 13. They almost need another kill here. There's an Entomb.
Sure.
Oh, not in time. Hotch is going to go down, but the Leo will be traded for it. Shepard getting really low as well. Pyroblast is going to go off, but that just stops Li Ming from being out on the map a little bit. Anyone getting really low as well. He's trying to do his best, though. Soul Shepherd taking a lot of damage from that Li Ming. Oh, thank God the minion wave is there. He's able to spin and get just enough health to survive. And this is getting really sketchy for the side of PRA right now, but there's a leap.
Oh, big leap.
The W Dust misses there. And now Soul Shepherd going down. And retreat has been called. The core is at 50%. Damage from Steph with an F is really good. Does he get a counter kill here? No, not quite. What a fight. What a defense for Maximum Thrust. Just barely hanging on. Li Ming and Rhaegar, the tag team, really putting in work. And now Boss is going to be called from the side of the Thrust. And I like this. The Boss is going to have to end for Maximum Thrust, I think. They're not going to have a turn-in. Their lanes are pretty pushed out. You can see Leo leaving now to go take care of it.
They gotta get a lot of value right now.
Yeah, it's kind of scary. This top lane is a scary kind of push to make. Leo is back, and PRA does know that right now.
They will have Odin for this as well.
Yeah. Leo not available. Good job dodging the mind control there. There's a stun onto Ace.
Caught.
Ace really taking a lot of damage. Soul Shepherd trying to peel everybody off. Here comes the Odin. Now Maximum Thrust just needs to leave. You got the boss. You got the keep. You took the win condition off. You got the
mind
Odin
control.
here, but I don't think that's going to be enough. 25 armor is a lot of armor. And the spell shield as well. Soul Shepherd coming in with a leap, but does not quite connect. And it looks like Maximum Thrust is still trying to end. Meanwhile, Leo is just not here. He's just like doing camps. Hatsumishu trying to do everything he can to peel for his team as a big nuke connects from the Odin. And here comes Leo to kind of turn the tide. Is he coming in with that Entomb? There it is. It only connects onto the tank, though, while Odin is still up doing terrible, terrible damage. Hotch getting really low, getting taunted, and will be going down. Bomb spread is massive. Steph with an F doing a lot of damage. Soul Shepherd in their backline, ending up getting a kill onto the Li Ming. He's spinning to winning, but it's not going to be quite enough. Everybody from the side of Maximum Thrust is so low. The game is on the line. Pyroblast negated completely from that Varian level 10. Oh! Tychus Grenade. Steph with an F narrowly avoiding the mind control yet again, and Maximum Thrust is still looking to end. But with both DPS up, I think this could be really, really sketchy. But they're going to try it. Mind control does land this time, but Steph with an F does get the shield off. It's a good cleanse from Bear, and there's a lot of damage being done to the front line here.
All the Entomb.
All the Entomb, but it's just not quite. They're still in the core. 80% on the core right now. They need to focus their damage where the damage is happening onto the core. Mind control over and over again. The Leo will fall, but it's the Sylvanas that needs to go down. Ace now taking a ton of damage.
Odin is back up
Odin
again.
is back up in the fight, and the nuke will be delaying him. It's 18% on the core. The snowball is huge, though! The snowball is absolutely massive! It could have saved the game! The core is at 6%, 5%, and it lives!
Oh. The Katos are ending the game on the other side. Li Ming just went right past them.
Li Ming has been called core. 26% on that side. They have to find the Li Ming. What is the vision from PRA? Do they see the Li Ming? No, they don't. They absolutely missed her. Oh, and now she sees her. Li Ming has been spotted. No, she hasn't. Li Ming hasn't been spotted. There he is. Oh no! Soul Shepherd spears past.
They just gotta rush.
What is
core
happening?
and
The
base
Leo.
race.
The Leo's gonna spawn. The Leo's gonna spawn and end the game. It's an absolute base race. Oh, the leap is good, but the Leo is the one doing the damage. It's 26 to 5%. Leo has to be the hero here to save this match. It's 3%, 2, 1, and the Leo saves the match!
God.
Absolutely stunning end to game 2.
That was a close one.
And PRA upset there in game 2, essentially having the world on a string. Wow. Awesome game. Closest I've seen in a really long time. Was it 2% to 1?
3%. Yep.
3%. Oh man, what a match. Leading the way in heals, Barista of 130k with the Brightwing. Rhaegar very close behind. Quite impressive for not having an Ancestral. The self-healing of the Varian, unbelievable value, especially into a Tychus. 65,000 damage soaked. That's a lot of damage. I mean, there's nothing much else to say about the game. It's just incredible game. Everybody playing really well. Very back and forth. Flamethrower.
And you know they're gonna be thinking about that 3% forever.
Yeah, for the next game.
What could have done that 3%?
Neo Steel coating from the Tychus there at 13. All right. I got nothing else to say. Just a great game. I don't know. That's awesome. We go to a game 3. Let's see. That was picked. That map was actually picked by the red team, and they ended up winning. Ooh, excuse me. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. And it looks like we have a map created. Let's see where we're going. Volskaya Industries. Yikes, talking about games that might never end.
Yeah, 3 big maps. Long maps.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been... we're an hour and 15 almost. And we've only done 2 games. This is picked by who? First draft team, team 2. Alright, I need to get you guys in.
You gotta do red team this time. Blue.
Yeah, that's fine. 1 sec, folding some bread. What does that even mean? Folding some bread? What kind of Zoomer nonsense is this?
I don't
Locke,
think it's Zoomer.
chime in here. What does he mean, folding bread?
I don't know. I've never heard of that before.
Daylight savings messed me up. Missed most of the series so far. That's a shame, Sir Andrew, because the last game was a banger. Also, it super messed me up too because I went to bed at 4 a.m. last night, and then I woke up at 10, and then I wanted to take a nap. So I went to bed I took a nap at 4 p.m. today and woke up at 8. So now I'll be up until probably 8 a.m. tomorrow, and I'll just be a third shift guy. That's fine.
At least you have a specific shift and you're not first and third and second.
Yeah, that would have sucked.
Yeah.
Caught the end of game 2. Alright, good. Game 1 was also fairly close. Sky Temple. A rather longer Sky Temple game. Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
And we go to game 3 on that note.
Industries.
Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. I did not write it.
Oh,
Who wrote it?
Mr. Blizzard guy.
Mr. Blizzard.
We see Tychus banned and Leeming banned. Understandably so.
Beautiful.
I thought the snowball was going to save the day. Yeah, the snowball was huge. The snowball is what had him a chance. That gave him a chance there. Ba, ba, ba. Something tells me we're going to see a Johanna coming out this game.
You feeling it?
Yeah.
I'm feeling a Zul'jin. I'd like to see a Zul'jin on this map.
Sylvanas banned as well. I mean, pretty crazy to see 3 DPS banned here. At this point, if you're PRA, you don't ban anything meta. You just target ban something, and then you get Blaze Brightwing, Blaze Joe. You're getting one of them. Oh, okay. See the Joe ban. So Brightwing's still available. Let's just assume that's going to be the first pick here. Although they did first pick Cigar out, so they are wildly unpredictable. Oh, it's Junkrat.
The one time they didn't ban it.
Yeah, they missed their Junkrat ban.
I'm so torn. I'm an OG PRA player, but now I'm playing for Max Thrust. Well, flip a coin. Blaze and Brightwing? Yeah. I'm here for the Artanis pick. Alright, calm down, Crushinator. Gonna have to settle for garbage DPS like Junkrat and Vala. So sad. Yeah, Vala would be... I mean, that's what you want here. Stitches wants to play. Stitches Junkrat, Malfurion. This looks like a very free Vala game.
For which team?
For PRA.
Yeah.
No reliable CC. It's a good ban. I like getting the Leo out of there. Literally won them the game last time. You could see why they had to remove Leo from ARAMs, right?
Yeah, because of his death cheese.
Yeah, because you can spawn on somebody's core and whap it. Yeah, and Valaban. Good decision. So, I mean, Zul'jin, that's 3 auto attackers they banned. That's pretty crazy. So, what's left? It is just Zul'jin, or... This should be a Nubarak and Zul'jin, I think.
You were way off.
I mean, I don't hate that either, but I mean, it's just a Nubarak. I would have preferred if they left Leo and ARAM and just disabled this trait.
No.
That's kind of his whole thing, though.
Yeah.
Then he's just kind of a crappy auto attacker.
Really, they should just make it so there's walls there that he can't get through.
Yeah, they could do that. Put all heroes in ARAM. Yeah, actually, maybe the funniest ARAM could ever be the all Lost Viking ARAM.
Oh.
I don't know if the engine could handle that.
Ew.
Hey, there you go. There's your Zul'jin.
Oh.
Called it.
Watch out for the bad guy. Oh yeah,
You're
Grandma's still
irresistible.
available. I forgot Greymane was a thing. And Zergpern plays the shit out of Greymane, so kind of interesting not to see him.
Zul'jin's just way more fun.
He is.
That's all it is.
We're gonna get this out of here. We're gonna hide this. Nobody gives a shit about seeing my face right now. This is full Game 3 content.
I turned on your stream just to watch your face.
I'll DM you later. From left to right, Our home team tonight is Phoenix Rising Amethyst. We have Bear again on Brightwing. Zernperg. What words did I say? Zerg Pern playing the Zul'jin. Soul Shepherd on Blaze. Hatsumitsu or Honey on the Diablo. And speaking of honeys, Steph with an F on that Tassadar.
The battle begins in 10
We have
seconds.
anyone on Malfurion, that guy on Gazlo, Vacuity on Junkrat, Star on Chromie, and Ace on Stitches for the red team. No one told me how to say his name. So
Nope. Apparently nobody in chat has any information for us. It's gonna be Q. Wait. It's Tricky Shuffles. Huh. Well, there you go. Bone Slicer from Zul'jin. Zernperg. Yeah, I mean, brain went full, well, anyway. So, one of my favorite heroes in the entire world is... Honestly, they have, like, my most played hero, a healer, rather, in Malfurion. My most played bruiser in Gazlo. One of my most played DPS in Junkrat. This is literally just a blue meta team. So, dig in the draft for Maxima Thrust. And I really like to see Zerdpern being aggressive here, because there is nothing to stop them. Aside from the hook, they just kind of get to do whatever he wants. Gazlo going to be going to his camp. Meanwhile, Blaze doing a great job out clearing Gazlo thus far.
we getting on camps immediately here for PRA.
Zayliv. Yeah, Zay comes to mind for sure. Zayliv. Zaylive? Zaylive. Maybe. A little bit of an engage here onto the Stitches. Eating a lot of damage. Good wall to keep him inside the kill zone. That is a terrible, terrible place to be if you are a member of PRA. Look at this absolute fuckery of traps here.
Oh my goodness.
That's not fun.
They have all the poke and all the traps, but their kill pressure is quite minimal.
Yeah. They're gonna really need 18s, get that Pierce to be able to do something. And Hotch gets hooked, but he went, okay. Story over my shoulder.
Your turn.
Yeah. Oh my god, there's more traps now.
There will never be enough.
They're trying to do this camp, and honestly, just let them. Oh, well, now it's going to be hard to just let them. It is
Everyone's
a
here,
5-on-5. Soul Shepherd on this Blaze again, doing the Lord's work. Good wall there from Steph with an F. Someone's going to have to go down and get booped away. Now Hotch can get on it successfully. Good stun again by the Blaze. This is what Zergpern wants. He is just cooking right now. Tassadar actually ends up getting a kill onto the Chromie. Turret comes down. Double globes in the mid lane for the side of PRA. First blood going in favor of PRA as well. Steph with an F dodging hook. It is always a little bit sus to play Tassadar to Stitches, because you are turreted for a while.
Okay, you got minions to hide behind, right?
Yeah, sure. I don't know if Blaze has missed a stun all night. Really surprised not to
he
see
had that one
man.
on the siege camp where Yvarian yelled at him for it.
Oh, yeah. Zerg says, go ahead, lower my health. It only makes me stronger. Big stun again by the Blaze.
Stun.
It just feels so impactful, man. It's what a hit from the Tassadar. Gazlo doing a great job of soaking a full level up now in our PRA. As W-Star continues to poke, trying to get that quest done. Getting pretty close, 24 out of 25. And speaking of weird Stitches builds, we have the gas bag build, which is the other rather off-meta build of Stitches right now.
Good old trait build Stitches. I wonder if that means he's going to be going Bile.
That would be a lot of slowing. Maybe the whole strategy is just slow everybody enough so that the grav bomb can come off.
Control of a protector.
Or that you can just constantly pelt you.
Yeah. Because I'm sure it's gonna. Well, at that point, I assume it's gonna be slowing sands. Look at all these traps here. You can wait. You can time trap the trigger level. I guess that makes sense. Acuity getting pretty low. Zergpern doing a really good job avoiding these hooks.
The protector has been defeated. Interesting.
It is full trap build from that Junkrat. Good wall there from Steph with an F. The minion putting in some work, taking that hook for them. There is a loop. But not, like you said, not a lot of kill pressure. Even with that loop, if all the follow-up damage isn't there, Zergpern gets bopped over the wall on the other side. There's really not a whole lot they can do with it. Level 10s are available for the side of PRA. We do see it's going to be Black Hole, Blink, Bunker, Tazdingo, and Apoc this time around. Blaze doing a really good job in the bottom lane here. Really starting to outsoak the Gazlo. Being able to gorge a Tazdingo, yeah. But I do, like, that probably won't happen a ton. Where you're in a position to go, oh, he's Tazdingoing, let me gorge him quick. It's going to be more so gorge than Tazdingo, just try to stay alive. Camp's being taken here.
Wow.
Gank onto Blaze is in the works. And he sniffs it out in a hurry. It is Gorge, it is Grav, Riptire, Loop that we saw, and Tranquility this time around, so there's no silence. Camp being cleared up here in the top lane. They're really going for that Blaze. Is he going to bunker?
Bunker.
Yeah, he just bunkers. I mean, are they same cooldown? No. That does favor the Chromie. Soul Shepherd seems very content, just kind of doing his own thing. I pay attention to this bottom lane as the Gazelle gets killed top.
He just has to not do that.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to lose a little bit of structure damage here in the bottom. Brightwing's going to come down to provide a little bit of help. Oh, the Gorge is going to be bad. He tries to go for the Gorge, but not quite finding it. Riptire does get killed. I mean, they just got a wall. After all that, they went down a full level. They only got a wall. They lost all of top fort. And that's right before the objective, too, where you're not going to have a tap. So, ultimately, I think that trade does favor PRA a little bit. Camp's going to be taken from both sides. Maximum Thrust a little bit ahead on their turret camp, but not far behind is PRA. We've yet to see a real 5-on-5 team fight to see which direction it's going to go. Gazlo hasn't quite been here yet for such a thing. Big stun again from the Blaze. Does get hooked. There is the Gorge. Bunker is available, though. Good job there by Hotch. Able to get that out in time. Bunker is down. Gravo does land onto the front line. And the Steph with an F. The Tastar getting really low. Huge stun again from the Blaze. 31 HP, and it's not enough. Zergpern getting really low. Tazdingo still available, but Hotch is getting booped and bopped all over the place, and the last boop actually helping him escape there. And now a great job. Good wall from the Tassadar, and down goes the Stitches. Here comes a Riptire. He's looking for that Zergpern. He's trying to find it. Consolation prize is going to hit Bear in the face.
Take that.
Take that, he says. So there we saw our first team fight, and even with the Gorge onto the Blaze behind the enemy lines. Oh. Zergpern kind of gets to do whatever he wants here without Stitches being alive. And just that, I want, like... I wish I could just teach people that. Being, like, Zerg... Being here, he knew he wasn't going to kill, but just having a presence, peeling some of that damage away from the target, which was the Tassadar there, is so important. It's like, oh, I couldn't have done anything for you. You can. You can distract them. Meanwhile, this Gazlo is going to be super dead here in just a moment. While his team is very focused on getting this bottom fort down.
Urglog has been acquired for PRA, and they're going to take it down top.
Blue team has taken control.
Yeah,
of
level
the
16 is
sector.
just around the corner. At this rate, Chromie level 18 seems very far away. Trigolov's gonna die relatively quick to this Chromie. It is timeout. Zergpern doing a great job. Bear does get looped, but really nothing coming of it. There's a Gorge. Okay, here we go. But everything is still... Yeah, he's just gonna cook here, get some stacks.
Hero slain.
Trigolov's gonna leave. Blaze took bottom in the meantime. Zul'jin, 15 stacks. He does have that level 16 now, that Bone Slicer. In the face. If you're maximum Thrust, you gotta be careful here. You're still 3 levels down. I know it's a 4-on-5, but you're gonna have a Tassadar wall come up and a very angry Diablo.
Test concluded. Now we'll make adjustments accordingly.
This has got very much the remnants of Game 2, where PRA's got kind of a nice lead here, but they're not... Maximum Thrust is not that far behind. Again, they're only, you know, let's say 1 level down on the talent tier side before being able to take a fight again. They're down 6 kills, they're down a couple of buildings, but you can tell their spirit's not quite broken yet. And with all these traps, it all takes is for one bad misstep for them to get right back in this. They're going to start this camp, understandably so. There's a hook. It's on to Diablo. Diablo immediately apocs and stuns the Stitches. Grav Bomb only lands onto the front line. A beautiful bunker. Unkillable comes out. Zergpern walking forward, getting a kill onto that Gazlo. Hook missing. Chromie doing terrible, terrible damage. Continuing to do terrible, terrible damage. Hotch wants more. He's going in and ends up getting gorged, but it's a beautiful wall from Steph. Good disengage there from the Malfurion. The tower is going to be putting in most of the heavy lifting here, while Bear tries to get him away. Oh, the W healing is nuts, but he just can't get out of there. And now it's the hook, and now it's the stun from the Junkrat. And if you're a tank player playing into this team, you are not having a good experience. This is not fun.
Absolutely not.
Hook just misses, and instead we'll find that catapult. They're not catapults, are they? What are they? They're little, like, siege tanks? What are they? I don't know. Where is one? I want to find one.
I could still call it a catapult.
Yeah.
Still doing the catapult thing.
It's still doing catapult things, I suppose. Diablo is bottom lane. I'm not sure doing what. There's a hook on a Soul Shepherd, putting Bear also on an island. There's a loop again. There's a bunker, yeah.
There's a Riptire as well. Well, it's just getting thrown out.
Yeah, kind of willy-nilly here. It's 19 to 16 in favor of PRA. Stitches looking for hooks.
An access terminal will be online in a moment.
Oh, what a Junkrat build. Burst Fire with tricky shuffles. There's a stun onto that Junkrat. Speaking of, Apoc not quite landing. Gets flown into the air. Big stun in the backline. Soul Shepherd doing a really good job realizing that the Junkrat was already dead as hell. Might as well move forward, but a big Grav Bomb lands onto the center of PRA. 3 members getting hit, but it might not be enough. No, Malfurion down. Stitch is down. Hatsumitsu looking for more. Is he going to have a stun off that back wall? Not quite. Not gonna find it. This bottom keep is as good as gone. Good follow-up CC there from the Gazlo. Really well done, and Blaze is gonna take
Blue team has destroyed
a little break back at core, back at home.
You got put in timeout for that one.
Yeah.
Not allowed to do that.
Nice play there from W Star. Get that kill. Hot's going in. They want to take that building. Drops the turret to do so. I like to see that, actually.
Blue team has destroyed the
Fort going down. Yelling timber. Does Triglav end? Probably not, right? Because ultimately, Chromie is just going to burn the Triglav. Like, you have to win a team fight here if you're PRA.
Not really. It doesn't do that much damage to it. Also a level 20 Triglov.
But you have Pierce, and you have... Wait, it's not fast forward. It's shifting sands. Oh.
It's really not that much damage on a Triglov. It's not as much as, say, like a Zul'jin would do, right?
Yeah. Kind of surprised to see soon to be 5 members of PRA sitting here at this bottom camp, because... Oh, and the turret dropped for maximum defense. Yeah, maximum thrust is not coming here. I mean, why would they? They're down a talent. They're down 2 levels and a talent here. This is very odd. This is very odd. They're just kind of vibing. Unless they consider this their win condition, which I guess maybe. But if I'm maximum thrust, I'm very content taking top, maybe even taking mid. I don't know. Level 20s are very scary from the side of maximum thrust with that gas load. Yeah, there we go. Brightwing's going to be able to bring it up.
This wall. This is much more threatening now.
Absolutely. Brightwing can bring it to him. Hook just misses.
Blue team has taken control of a protector.
Who gets in? Brightwing gets out. Diablo gets in, and Steph gets in, maybe?
Someone get in.
Someone's got to, yeah. At this point, I don't
doesn't
care.
have its armor. It's losing so much value with it not having a second person in there.
Blue team has destroyed
But, I mean, it's doing work. They're going to try to end, but level 20s are online. What does Gazla take here? Yeah, it's going to be Bomb Toss. And now this is really scary for PRA.
Protector terminated. I must say.
The hook does land onto the Blaze, rather forcing an engage. Hots goes in and immediately gets gorged. And I think you just leave. I mean, it's just a Diablo. There's the APOC combo. Grab Bomb connecting to nearly everybody from PRA there.
Slain. Hero slain.
Steph with an F mountain up, trying to get out of there in time. Does a Riptire actually catch somebody that's mounted? No. Oh! Oh, he's got loop again. I think he's out. Oh, the hook just misses.
Oh, nice.
Good dodge there from Soul Shepherd. Gazlo going to be taking the top camp. This bottom fort, finally, Maximum Thrust says, our favorite fort. We're going to kill it. We're going to kill it so good. Unfortunately, the next objective's going mid, so... and mid fort's still there. But that's okay. Fort's a fort, no matter how small. But yeah, Maximum Thrust is going to be starting to pelt this thing. Stitches, I really like this angle from the Stitches. Trying to look for a hook. Gonna see the Blaze potentially looking for something. All members of PRA are up now. It's gonna be a little bit scary to kind of push into a Gazlo. There's a lot of things you gotta avoid. Here comes a Riptire. Speaking of things to avoid. It's just gonna land onto the building, I think? Hotch going in. None of his team is there. Absolutely no one. Here comes a stun from the Blaze. It's a good shift in from the Brightwing. Grav Bomb this time does not get any value whatsoever. Ace is getting really low, and Hotch is full health right now in the back line. Blaze finally misses maybe the first stun of his life, and he gets yeeted into the back line because of it. Good bunker down. There's a turret there to help support. Maximum Thrust still on the backside. Another hook going to be coming soon. Turret's going to fall. A lot of ults traded ultimately. Uh-oh. They're still going. Ooh, Unkillable is popped, and that's a big win from Maximum Thrust. That's a long cooldown.
A protector is almost ready. Access its terminal when I bring
They're going to do the turret camp, but they see Junkrat top. Tassadar isn't quite here either. That Malfurion route is a big pain in the butt. It's just so hard for them to fight in any sort of chokes. They got to fight out in the open.
Yeah, floor is lava right now.
Yeah, I literally have a meme comp that is essentially this. The only difference is instead of,
access terminal
what is it?
online.
Instead of the Chromium stitches, it would just be Cho'Gall.
Yeah. Something like that.
Alright, so PRA is still having their tap available. They're going to have to try to fight on this point, and Junkrat already putting out that Riptire. What is the... Did he take the upgrade? He did take the upgrade, the extra oomph. Gazlo is really on an island right now. Steph with an F getting caught in that. There is the black hole to disengage, and Ace is taking the Zul'jin for a ride. Does not have
Red team's core is under attack.
that Testingo available, and he will be the next to fall. And that is most of the damage from the side of PRA. Although Winions are on core and doing terrible, terrible damage. 82%. That core is dropping really fast. I don't think it's going to kill it, but this is what's important right now. 75, 50. Gazlo is back now. 46%. 42%. And here we go. We are now on Core Watch 2024 again. Brightwing.
Oh, big boop.
The boops from the Junkrat are really oppressive. They're going to win. The Triglav is the side. Oh no, the bombs! The bombs almost killed Shepard, but just not quite. And it's still a 3-on-4 here.
Blue team has taken control of the
Hotch is
protector.
pretty much invincible. W Star just wants to keep fighting. He's in there.
As
Gazlo-
coming in.
Yeah, he didn't really clear too much,
Red
so
team has destroyed the
I would say
fort.
1 minute maybe before these are going to get more value. Hook on the Hotch. That's a Gorge again. There's a stun by Shepard. He still has a bunker, and thankfully so. Is he have enough healing to live? Yes, good disengage there from the Tassadar. No Junkrat yet. Is a 5-on-4. Rather surprised to see PRA not using this advantage. Here comes the Diablo from the top lane. Looking potentially at this Gazlo. Not quite finding him. As the Diablo gets Heisenman'd away. Maximum Thrust is in full retreat, waiting for their Junkrat to turn. Zayliv rather low, just under 50%. I think if you're PRA, you're just chilling. You have all of your keeps. They still have the Triglav. There's 2 people in the Triglav now. Grab Bomb comes out, lands onto only the front line. Soul Shepherd getting really low and gets exploded by W Star. Zergpern is in the backside, trying to get some damage done, but not finding any.
I did not expect the
And with the
protector to
Blaze
be
down,
destroyed like
surely
that.
Maximum Thrust can step up and take this keep. Yep, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
Red team has destroyed the fort.
Good macro here by Maximum Thrust, knowing they can just paint the map red right now, do whatever they want for at least another 25 seconds. Looks like while that top is getting pushed in, the PRA is going to take the consolation prize, grab this fortification camp, grab a turret for their efforts, while Brightwing tries to defend top. And if you're Brightwing, yeah, playing way far in Narnia here. Stitch is stepping up, looking for something. Riptire going to connect, but really not finding anything. It's only a 20-second cooldown? No wonder he's ripping it so
Red
quickly.
team has destroyed the fort.
Yeah, it's that cooldown reduction from level 20.
Gazlo going back, knowing the Katas are on their way. Yeah, we have another 25-minute game, folks. Oh my god, look at this nonsense. They're going for their camp, potentially? The Junkrat is really caught out. There's an APOC. Good follow-up stun. Is the damage there, though? Junkrat getting really low, but living this time. And now it's really bad for PRA as Zergpern has taken a lot of damage. It's hungry Stitches. Oh, the Riptire is massive. Everybody gets hit by the black hole. But it's not quite enough. And now it's on damage control duty for the side of PRA. I see Soul Shepherd getting hit by the trap yet again. Zergpern trying to get out of there. And I think he does? Uh-oh. Diablo's got to go and interrupt that. Oh! He didn't see him! 2 ships in the night! Unbelievable. And now, here we go again. Catapults pushing bottom lane. Maximum Thrust pushing mid lane. Core has been called. 2 DPS and a tank left available. 25 seconds on the healer for the side of PRA. But they have level 20 Grav Bomb. They have a Junkrat. They have really good siege damage here. But Zergpern is the first to fall, and that could spell disaster for the side of PRA. But look at the damage being done there from Hotch. He's going. He's just walking forward. He's a one-man wrecking crew. Wait. Which one's the one-man wrecking crew?
Blue team's core
Gazlo.
Ah, yes, the Gazlo.
Take control of it.
It's Brightwing and a Tassadar and a Dream. Oh,
there
Tassadar
goes
getting
Ash.
hooked, and it's a really nice gorge there by Ace. Really, really well done. Tassadar is going to be the next to go down. This core is dropping fast. Blaze looking for some help. It's getting scarier for the side of Maximum Thrust. Bunker's still available.
Really low.
A huge stun yet again. Blaze is trying to 1v4 right now. He needs... Well, Bunker's not available anymore. And he's going to get looped. The cleanse isn't really going to do anything, but the Gazle's a little bit too late on the bomb. And... Is it over? Okay, look at the catapults coming here in the bottom lane. Junkrat's going back already, so is the Gazlo.
Red team's core is under attack.
Man, the back and forth.
Yeah, this is... I mean, this is the only match I want to watch the rest of the season. Now, what do you do if you're PRA? You just go core. You have a Zul'jin. You have a very stacked... Not very stacked. You barely have a stacked Zul'jin. But it's a Zul'jin with Q on core. Like, you could just... You could just go. Tassadar's still not here. They need to wait for the Tassadar.
Riptire's already on its way.
Is it really? What? Oh, because
Yeah.
they were going for the camp?
Yeah.
Yep, that's a full reset. And not because he hit anything, because the Riptire was alive for 17 seconds and it reset that way. So they got the healing camp. There's 1 turret versus 1 turret and 1 heal. Already massive damage being done to the backline with that Chromie. There's the Gazlo coming out. Blaze getting really low. Shift is coming down, but it actually gets canceled from the bunker. Gazlo is super low. They just can't quite get to him. Steph is trying to do damage, trying to avoid all these traps, and it's just nonsense everywhere from the side of Maximum Thrust. But the Stitch is going to be the first to fall, but it won't be the last. Blaze the next to die. Zergpern is trying to get a kill here. He's walking forward. There's nothing to stop him, and I think he's finally realized he's free to just kind of kill everything. There's the Unstoppable. Gets the kill onto the Chromie. And I think, finally, we have a decisive battle. It's just a Junkrat on core. I've seen crazier things happen, but he's very low health. All you have to do is just keep Zul'jin alive. Yep. Oh, right. Forgot the core is at 38%. GG has been called. And PRA is going to win their first match of the season over Maximum Thrust. What a hell of a series. And it was a 30-minute game, as kind of expected. So,
As all of them were, right?
yeah. Awesome series. Leading the way in damage is Chromie and then Gazlo. 107,000 damage from the Gazlo. What is that? Level 20. Lord of Terror.
Percentage damage leech around Diablo.
That's what he was... Okay. So that's why he was doing so much damage and healing for so much when he was trying to push him off core.
Yeah.
Wizard Beast says, what a great game indeed. Let's see if oh boy, they all want to come in for an interview, so we're gonna pull all of them.
We can just go there.
Oh yeah, let's just go there.
Less people.
Hello.
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 Where's the rest of you?
Hachi had
Hachi had to log.
go to bed. Yeah.
He had to go to bed, huh? Oh right, they don't have access to this. Move to PRA voice. There we go. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
What a badass series, man. I would not have wanted to play that series. The
Pretty sweaty.
adrenaline I'm
Pretty
sure you guys
sweaty.
are feeling. It was a 2-hour saga. I mean, I think all 3 games were damn near 30 minutes. We started on Sky Temple, which you guys picked. It's a bit of a surprise, I think, to everybody. What did you guys see on Sky Temple that you wanted to exploit?
Well, normally we have a good plan for that map. We play that map well, and I knew that, like you said, people wouldn't be expecting it. So I just wanted to do something out of the box.
Yeah,
So we decided
absolutely.
to.
And I think, even when I was with you in draft, they went, wait, Sky Temple? And I think that's usually a good sign when in draft they
Yes.
go, oh shit. But they played it really well. They had a first pick Zagara, which didn't really feel very good to your front line, but ultimately, a lot of back and forth. You guys were able to come up on top. It was a good decision to take the boss, I thought, when you did. Was there any point where you felt it kind of slipping away there?
To be honest, like you said, these games were really long, and Sky Temple feels like 10 days ago.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't remember much. That's why I'm saying very generic questions. But
Yeah, he definitely said in the second game that was not like a stomp. Like, it was a pretty close game, and kudos to Maximum Thrust. They made us work tonight.
yeah, Spiders was even. I mean, every game got almost closer. But I don't know if I've ever cast a game as close as that Spiders game was. And the Leo spawning on core, Hotch had an incredible snowball to save it initially. And ultimately it came down to essentially one auto attack from the Leo that ended that game. Not getting too far into the specifics there, but what was the mood kind of going into game 3?
I think we didn't talk about mood much. I feel like we kind of tried to shake it off. I think other people should answer that question.
I felt amped. My mood was amped.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I gotta congratulate Soul Shepherd, because he is a team cheerleader for one, which really helps. As soon as one of us starts getting like negative in any sort of way, like not even negative, just like doubtful, he's there to be like, no guys, we got this, head in the game. And that was really helpful, particularly in these, as you mentioned, sagas where we started to lose steam, particularly at the end of game 3.
yeah, it gets to be a really long light. I mean, even when you're doing Storm League for a few hours, it's kind of draining, and then you're put into a test against a very formidable opponent, and there's just so much going on. And we go to game 3 in Volskaya, and you guys have to essentially deal with a nonsense comp that I made up with a long time ago of Junkrat, Gazlo, Malfurion. I threw Cho'Gall in there instead of the Chromie Stitches, but I mean, it's essentially the floor is lava comp. And a level 20, you guys could definitely see you feeling that.
That was hard at
Yeah,
level 20.
that was our plan going into that game. We were gonna play floor is lava, and then we just had to pivot. It just felt like we had to pivot so many times, and I do have to say, I was going back and forth a lot between the Junkrat and the Joe ban. I like it that I did not want to play into a Junkrat, so I'm glad we pulled that out. That was tough.
Yeah, the Junkrat makes that map really, really rough. It's not as bad on something like Infernal, where you can kind of work around the traps, but man, once the Junkrat's just on literally a mat, and you can just have his traps shattering away, it can get really tough. But again, a crazy game back and forth, a really strong defense there. I think it was just Steph and Brightwing for a little bit, then it was Brightwing and the Diablo, and you just kind of kept throwing bodies as fodder to keep the core alive.
Man. It was the Blaze.
And Blaze, yeah.
And the Blaze.
Really, the 3-man stun right there.
Yeah.
Like, right. That was
The
the
Blaze.
turn we needed. Yeah.
The Blaze was oppressive all night. Really surprised not to see it banned at least game 3. But I bet they ban it next time. But anyway, that's all I got. Congratulations, you guys. First win against, I think their team is relatively up on the list as far as their division, right? Let's see.
I'm actually sure.
Maximum
not
Thrust
sure.
is 5th right now. They have 2 dominations. They have 11 points. And you guys are 9th. So you're going to be claiming a lot of hard-earned points against one of the top 5 teams, a playoff team for sure. So that's awesome, and I think that's all I got. If you got any shout-outs or comments to make, the floor is yours.
We already talked about Soul Shepherd being amazing tonight, but I really want to shout out our damage, especially on the first game. It felt really strong tonight. The comms were much better than they've been in a long time. Hachi made some really great calls in terms of how to play certain situations, and I want to thank him for that. And just we seemed to be in sync tonight, so it felt good. Shout out to Maximum Thrust for that was the best series I think I've ever played in NGS ever. And obviously shout out to you guys, all of you, Blue, Gingy, Chloe. Love you, friends.
Oh, thank you. I'm just here.
My number 1 fan.
Number 1 fan
Honestly.
indeed. Awesome. Well, congratulations
You gotta
again. I'm going to
She's got to
close
get
up
in
shop
line
here.
behind Baby Will.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, there's several suitors to follow. Anyway, I'm going to close up shop here. I'll be back to talk to you guys in a minute. Thank you, Gingy and Chloe, for hanging out with me tonight.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
All right. Incredible. Let's see if I muted. I did. Great. Incredible series. Congratulations again to Phoenix Rising, Amethyst. 2-1 victory over Maximum Thrust. I would literally just cast them every single week if I could. That was an awesome, awesome series. But PRA comes up on top. They get all their points. Well, some of their points. And we'll see them again, I think, later on this channel this week. And that's all I got. For NGS, I'm Eternally Blue. Thanks for tuning in tonight, coming out and hanging out, supporting this organization and these teams especially. It means a lot to them, and it means a lot to me being very invested in the org and wanting to see it grow and try to keep the game alive as best as possible. So thank you to everybody for coming and hanging out, and to wonderful chat tonight. It was great to see everybody coming out and showing support both ways. So thank you guys again, and hope everybody has a wonderful night. Take care.